Alright guys, welcome back to another video. And today we are back on 2K. And, oh sorry. We're on 2K. What was I gonna say? Sorry. I'm gonna be doing videos that I don't really do that often. But I've been doing that a lot lately. We're gonna be predicting the next round of the playoffs. For the finals. Actually, I have this one on the wrong one. It's Pistons versus Knicks. So let's see how this goes. Knicks v Pistons.
And God, 6'8", number 2,
When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front courts to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. We'll see.
Now, New York starting five. They've got Josh Hart. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Towns in at the 5. And he gets that one.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Robinson gets the bucket.
And for a younger guy, Cunningham's vision is impressive. He's always watching the floor.
Kicks it out to Anunoby. New York working the ball around now. Here's Brunson outside. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Now here's Harris. In the game against Cleveland, very impressive.
Well, if Tobias Harris sees a lane to the rim, he is going to exploit it.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, JB Bickerstaff had a few moments to share with me. Coach talked about avoiding bumping Brunson
Yeah,
on
just-
drives. He told me sometimes Jalen moves into defenders, and you can almost pull the chair if you remove yourself. Let him slip his momentum in a direction without allowing him to revert to shooting. We think it can make a difference. Back to you guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Detroit shooting their first free throws of the game.
The only reason that Detroit's at home in this one is because of the fact that they're the first seed.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Tim, how do you like this blend for the new Pistons? Wily veterans alongside the new blood.
I love the way they have built this team. Shooting was their Achilles heel, but these veterans bring spacing and savvy.
And Anunoby gets it to go.
Yeah, Anunoby doing his work deep in the paint. He's got so many moves to beat you.
Outside Robinson. Harris passes to Robinson. Cunningham outside. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper.
And that is a smooth release off the catch. Cunningham with great touch.
Bridges outside. Pass to Anunoby. Outside Brunson. Now Towns. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Now here's Cunningham. A guy this team turns to often, averaging almost 24 a game. Hart goes in. And Hart throws it down.
Yeah, and for Towns, great awareness at the offensive end.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. They beat the Knicks during their last encounter in New York.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each
Hey,
other.
if you look
and
in the
made
stands,
good
probably
plays.
have a crap ton of Knicks fans.
Crowd noise can make it hard to execute your offense on the road, but they did a great job playing their game.
Now here's Duren. Hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Coming off that win against the Sixers.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good
This
looks
is our
on
first
the
shot.
road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
The key when you go into a hostile territory is play with a purpose and stay true to your game plan. That's what they did.
Outside Robinson.
It's off.
Off target from three-point range. The Knicks with the lead. Brunson passes to Towns.
Hey.
And it's Towns with the power finish.
Yeah, going right for the iron. Towns muscling his way through.
The Pistons have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them.
He just rises up and throws it down hard.
Jalen
with one
Duren.
hand.
No.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Hart. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Philadelphia.
And he was a force on the glass.
And it's
Absolutely dominant.
Yeah, Anunoby likes that corner
I think
angle.
he'd be healthy,
He's
but-
very comfortable from there.
Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
Now here's Bridges. 23 points for him last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
And he was outstanding getting to the line and converting.
And the
Hey,
basket by
Towns.
Towns.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, they've been pretty
know why I
careless
always
so
be giving
far,
fouls.
racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
New York making a switch here. Alvarado's checked in. Here's Duren. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3
Yeah, I
assists now in
I
this
made a
one.
college
Yeah,
video, but
almost
then I
impossible
forgot
to
to
stop
upload
Duren
it.
inside.
Because it
Wow, just wow.
makes sense.
The Pistons have gone a fantastic 8 of 11 so far. And it's all tied up. Duren's got 8 points.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
New York has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. And out of bounds, Detroit will have it. Well, some teams have put a premium on offense since the All-Star break. This group especially. 5th on the list, the Knicks.
This is a hot offense. Recently, they've had no issues getting the ball in the hoop.
Detroit has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Harris outside. Cunningham, a screen on Hart. Here's Harris. From down in the low post, it goes.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can.
It's like,
hold
what's
on
what
to
Mike
this
Brown
time.
do, what he would do in the
It's a
game.
close matchup, which we
I'm doing
expected,
it.
and this could very
So-
well come down to some big shots at the end.
Well, Grant, Tobias Harris has been around the league. What's his best asset?
You know, I think it's his reliability and
I
versatility.
should've passed it to
Harris
him.
is always on the floor, having led the NBA in games played multiple times. And he just gets the job done.
Duren, no good.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Towns can't get it to go. The Pistons leading. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
The athleticism of Thompson
Yes.
showing
Yes.
up right there. I mean, just explosive off the bounce.
Back to Towns to halt the run.
Ouch.
Gets the 3 to fall. 9 points in the game.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Thompson with it. Hart covering. From the wing. And it's Harris. That time on the assist by Thompson. And the Pistons lead by 3. New York has gone 4 of 6 from deep to start this game. And
Hey.
Hart throws it down.
Yeah, he gives up a few inches to most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
Now here's Cunningham. He's another guy who had a great performance in that win against Cleveland. And the dunk by Duren.
He is ferocious on alley-oops. With
Things
his
they
good
did him
hands
with the
and
1 inch today.
wingspan, Duren makes for an
Yeah.
easy target on the lob.
Hart inside. Pounded by Harris. Bridges passes to Anunoby. And again, New York with the triple.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Harris on the wing.
Yeah.
Outside Robinson. Clock at 6. There's Cunningham with a 3. Towns with a rebound. Cunningham's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. To the middle. Duren with a steal. And here's the fast break. And here's Thompson for 3. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Just leave it up to the rim. No one could get in Anunoby's way.
The Pistons trailing.
He's getting it on his way.
Harris outside.
I think that's okay.
Pass to Duran. That falls. Nice setup by
Why
Harris.
is the Knicks taking another
Duran's
timeout?
got 12.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
For the Pistons, Herder comes in for Thompson. Jenkins comes in for Robinson. New York also changing it up. Robinson, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. And Clarkson subbed in for Hart. New York working the ball around now. Clarkson passes to Bridges. No good on the 3. And it's Detroit with the ball. Harris outside. Pass to Cunningham. And there's a pick. Over Clarkson. And it's Cunningham missing.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Now Bridges launches a 3. Knocks it down from distance. He's got 6.
Yeah, canning it from the corner isn't as easy as Bridges made it look that time.
Here's Jenkins. Driving in. And he throws it down with one hand.
Wow.
Stay down, bro. Don't
Such
be
an
good.
advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what
And let's let Jordan Clarkson get that
You can
back.
see how it energizes the entire team.
I mean, the effortless athleticism. You can see Clarkson loves rising up and dropping the hammer.
Harris outside. And there's the 3-second call.
Dude.
This one on the defense. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
And clearly they have been using the three-point line to their advantage. Looking for that shot early and often. Just hasn't been his night so far, and if he's unable to find his rhythm, this might be a long night for them.
Clarkson finds Bridges. From the arc.
Oh,
And Anunoby
shit.
gets the 3. Anunoby's got 13 now.
And he's 5 of 7, getting into a nice rhythm offensively.
Cunningham passes to Duran. And here's Harris. Cans it with nobody near him.
The team counts on Harris for this right here. I mean, his efficiency is a big part of their offensive scheme.
Nails it.
Hey.
He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
To the inside. Robinson with a steal. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. The Pistons are improving on both ends, but particularly on defense. Cade Cunningham said, everybody is stepping up on that end and taking the challenge to guard. We have a good system that allows us all to play our strengths. We're still hungry, though. We're not satisfied at all. Back over to you.
More to prove. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. And here are the Knicks now. Following the score by Detroit. Clarkson. Detroit with a rebound. Duran's
This is
got
such
his
a bad
4th
shot.
rebound in this one. Pass to Cunningham. Goes up on the baseline. Clarkson grabs a miss.
Something's off about him this quarter.
He seems like he's moving okay, but clearly something isn't right.
And Alvarado gets it to go.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And here's Cunningham. Fires the 3. The shot misses. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. New York out in front. They lead by 5. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
When you spread the floor and force defenses to close out to the three-point line, it's going to create driving lanes.
So here are the 5 for New York as they start the second. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Jose Alvarado. And it's Shamet in at the 3 spot. Pass to Robinson. Towns is screened on Stewart. Towns can't get it to go. Well, Detroit's shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor. New York has gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far.
Oh, just a little too cute on that one, and it cost him.
McBride, he's checked in for Alvarado.
First team foul. Next substitution, number 2.
Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Here's LeVert. That one's good. This game is all even. LeVert's got 5.
Yeah, that's inexcusable. I mean, the defense must push LeVert farther away from the basket than that.
Robinson finds Towns. Towns making that shot look routine.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
The steal. Here's the break. Clarkson passes to McBride. Now here's Towns. Uses the glass on the layup. Towns has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And he is a force in the paint. Towns is such a huge presence inside for them.
Stewart, the pass to Herter. Gets the 3-ball to go. Herter's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the 3-ball more consistently like they are now should help them do it.
Outside McBride. Out left to the wing. Towns for 3. Oh, Cat drilling the response.
Slowly building up steam. Hit 1 from range in the first. He's hit 2 here in the second.
Here's Jenkins. McBride covers. Pass to Herter. Beyond the arc. The Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Shamet. Throws it down. And the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. That's on Isaiah Stewart.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Thompson, he's checked in for LeVert. Robinson and coach must have had a really good look at this one. He called a coach's challenge for the out-of-bounds violation.
Rolling on the floor, the third.
Coach may have a better view of this call than the official. It's really just a matter of where the action takes place on the court.
Hey, when you're on the bench and see what looks like an obvious mistake on this call, you almost have to challenge. No matter when it comes in the game, you don't want to surrender any possession. And the ruling has been made. They're going to uphold the original call on the out-of-bounds violation.
And as a coach, it stings to lose a timeout on a failed challenge, but it's a risk worth taking to make absolutely sure that you're not going to lose a possession on a blown call. You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Here's McBride. Banked it in on the glass.
He's like running
And the
on.
Knicks lead by 10.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, they have just found the better looks, and they are capitalizing.
Cunningham passes to Robinson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 5th assist in this one. Tim